So I totally forgot I put that as the intro. But we're live.
We are live. I just
live.
went and I saw on Amalia's account that she's gone live. And
I saw
it's
Michael
viewable.
went live.
What?
Awesome.
I'm live?
You're
We're
live.
We're
I'm live.
live on Instagram. And
Hello,
other
Instagram.
platforms too.
So
We are live.
stressful.
Yes. I just got asked by Alexa if we started or not.
Alexa's really on you for this.
I know.
So nice to be concerned.
I know. Alexa, announce that we are live. Thank you, Alexa.
So
Perfect.
We are live.
So anyways,
we're going to give a recap of the adventure that we were on. And
So for
talk
anyone who
other
hasn't
things.
been following us or paying attention, we do a weekly live stream of a D&D game we're all part of.
and you can join live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays on any of these platforms. I guess we'll go live on Instagram going forward too. Why not? And then
Why
on
not? Yeah.
Twitch, YouTube. Sometimes I set up Rumble and Facebook. Anything else
You
we can
can
think
also
of?
follow us on artoftheroll.insta on Instagram. It's a newly set up account, so stay tuned for some updates.
Full disclosure, when I made that Instagram account, I didn't realize that would be like our main username that everybody sees, but oh well.
It's
It
okay.
works.
I like that. There's a little bit of a twang when that hat song that comes out. I noticed.
Yeah, the hat.
I did grow up in Kentucky. I don't know.
It did grow
Really?
Ooh. It shows.
Anywho, should we go ahead and get started?
spicy.
I
Yeah.
don't think we do
I
announcements.
We also
thought
have
we were
one more
right in
person.
the middle of it, but
Should we introduce ourselves for those who haven't?
Yeah, that
followed
might be
us?
fun. I'll start because
And-
mine's the quickest. I'm Greg. You don't know me. I only stream on Art of the Roll. I'm not an actor, so follow me on Art of the Roll.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
my name's Mark. I'm not really a cowboy. I'm also an actor. You can follow me at my title there, Brombactor, on Instagram, and I'm sort of new to D&D. Haven't played since I was in high school, but this is a lot of fun, and I hope you join us on future streams. So yeah,
Which of you will go next?
I'll go next. I'm Amalia. I play Alpha in our stream. Alpha's a ranger. She's pretty. You'll see if you watch her stream. And this is my handle on Instagram. And yeah, nice to meet everybody.
All right. Yeah. My name is Michael Mazurkovich. I am an actor. You may have seen me in such super low budget indie films that haven't been released yet. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Depends how
but you can-
cultured you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you check out Snowblind or Jim's Room, you can like them before they are cool. Because right now they're not. But yeah, Instagram is actor.michael, actor.Michael. I get a lot of people like John Michael, no. And I am super excited to be part of this, playing Fitzgeoffrey Delalio, and it is so fun. And I haven't even revealed the true form of my character to these people yet. So
we're getting glimpses for sure. We're definitely
Very
getting
Yeah,
glimpses.
flashy
we're getting
glimpses.
close. So
Sounds pretty intriguing.
so that for me is very fun.
I'm straightforward. I'm the most straightforward character, least mysterious. I'm a paladin. I swing a sword or an axe and I fight the monsters, and everyone else is hiding something. So it's been very intriguing.
Mhm.
I get a
Full
question
opportunity.
for the group. It's sort of an actory question.
I'll just mention also we're missing one more person.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh
Will be
yeah.
What are
joining
you
us
doing
soon.
about
Carmen
Carmen?
Shrev or Zenakobi. You can follow her at Zenakobi on Instagram. But yeah, so we're with the exception of our wonderful DM, we're all actors, professional actors. But the one question that we get asked a lot, there's a lot of professional actors at our level who, we're very good at what we do. But then you meet someone and they say, "Oh, what what have you been in that I've seen? It's like, and I don't really have a quick answer to that. It's like, oh, you should get recurring role on a show like, like Game of Thrones, because then you get all that recurring revenue. Like, oh, good idea. I should try that.
Sure.
I should try getting a recurring role.
Why didn't I think of that? I could have been an actor so long ago if I just thought of that.
Yeah. Because it's like I'm only intentionally auditioning for small, low budget films that don't really pay anything, and he's gone forever.
Yeah.
So do you guys ever have that experience?
All the time.
All the time.
All the
Yeah.
time.
What have I seen you in? Well, I've seen you in plenty of commercials.
I mean, I like to super lean into the commercial thing and be like, well, have you heard of pizza? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, well, as it just so happens, I was once in a 7-second pizza commercial. And they're like, whoa, all the time they're like, did you get free pizza? And I'm like, no. And they're like, what good are you to me?
That ends that conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes though.
Yeah.
Carmen says she's jumping in via Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that'll work.
Me neither.
Will it work? Is it working?
I don't think so.
I was having camera issues there.
So what's not working for her?
Probably the thing of logging into Melon and then Instagram.
Yeah.
This is our first time doing a huge multi-pronged stream that also goes onto Instagram, so bear with us.
Your screen's
All
dark
three of you
also.
watching the stream, right?
This is
Yeah.
the first time doing it into Instagram, and apparently that makes it really challenging.
Not just into Instagram, into 4 different Instagram accounts.
Yeah, it's streaming to all of our individual accounts, which is
We
cool,
also
right?
didn't broadcast it on our own Art of the Roll Instagram, but oh well, next time.
Oh yeah, but there's no followers on that one yet. But we're asking you to.
No, but it's
follow
good to have some action. But
yeah.
wait, so what's not working for Carmen? Does anybody know?
I think it's she tried setting it up and now she got herself locked out of her account.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, well, welcome to the team.
Why are you all black, Mark?
What are you trying to say, Greg?
Am I?
He is from Canada.
No, you're all black.
Okay, because
I mean,
that's
you're
strange.
Your screen is blank and monochrome.
How's this?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. Welcome.
What did you do?
Okay, it's strange because I can't see I could see myself before on the other setting, but now I'm black to myself, but you guys can see me, which is, I guess, it's more important. So, all right.
I just saw a comment from an account named Tricky Bastard. Have you been watching the stream, Tricky Bastard, and named yourself after our bird?
No, you did not. There is not somebody.
There is an account I see. Yeah, it's strange.
Because we had a bird named Tricky Bastard, a bird creature who really fucked with us. Can we swear on this?
But you all told me that you
told
liked
you guys
him.
not to bring him.
Well, I loved him. I loved him.
So full disclosure about Tricky Bastard. It is not, I'm using a pre-built module and I modify it quite a bit, but the Tricky Bastard was supposed to be like a quick, the Kinkus didn't have a name. I gave him that name because I played in another campaign where a Kinku was named that, so I just stole it. But that was supposed to be just an encounter in that warehouse, and then
we were supposed to kill off. And
you either kill or they get arrested. You weren't supposed to take him with you.
We insisted on bringing him along, and he ended up being a wonderful part of our adventure.
And I started thinking, man, what if they just keep him?
We were not supposed to take him with us.
What if they keep him and they take him to their tavern that they get afterward, and they just try to hire him and try to use him as a bartender, but every single day he's going to try to escape, and so they're going to start tying him up every night. And I was going through this in my head, how ridiculous this is going to get.
That would be amazing.
I have run interference on your behalf, and
and you murdered. Well, you almost murdered him.
I
bludgeoned
slowed him down for the benefit of the team.
Manslaughter at worst.
So, question, Amalia,
Birdslaughter.
was your character trying to kill him, or was your character trying to just slow him down and happened to deal borderline critical damage?
Look, I'm a high roller. Like, sue me.
Literally,
I
a
honestly
high
was
roller.
I was just trying to be practical. Alpha was just trying to be practical to slow him down because he just ran off. We were responsible for anything he might do. We didn't have time to deal with him. We were running through these sewers blind, trying to save this other guy.
Hey, there she is.
Hey!
What's up?
Zenakobi.
I'm on.
Oh, and you got braids.
Does
I love
this
that.
work to
sorry.
just like
So
do
let me
this,
tell you what just
and then
happened,
put the
guys.
camera on, and then you can join the stream?
It doesn't work. Not for me. So because I
Oh,
did
there
so
you go.
many inquiries, I locked myself out of my account on Instagram. I've
Oh,
had that
wow,
account
no.
since 2010, before Facebook bought it, and now
Oh,
it's fucked
no.
because my email is my same email from high school. So
Oh, no.
I'm not doing great right now.
Oh my goodness.
You could probably call them, but that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I am gonna
Wait, are you logged out on
That
both
also
your
really
phone
sucks,
and your
though.
computer?
everything. It will only let me go on if it texts me from my high school, well, not my high school number, a number I had like years ago, or my high school email.
You guys don't use Instagram. Actors don't use Instagram anyway.
I
right?
use Instagram. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was it. I think that was a joke.
I get paid off of it. No, it's
Yeah, you're gonna
Too
have to
soon,
call
too
them
soon,
probably.
Greg. Too soon.
Wow, that's awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carmen,
It is
that really
awful.
sucks.
I was trying, guys. I know it might have seemed like I wasn't. I was actually trying.
No,
I
we
know.
could tell you were trying. We also, like, I don't know, I feel really bad that you attempting to join us
Yeah, no, and that's why it
ruined
happened.
everything that you do with technology.
I'll take my
That
hat
sucks.
off to you. Oh, hat here. Never mind.
Yeah.
This is actually a real bear head, so I can't take it off. But
You're good. I'm just.
You remind me of the bear costume in Midsummer. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, Midsommar.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Remember, don't wear the bear costume. That's you know, that's a very iconic moment in
so
that movie.
Zenakobi, we kind of went through when you're ready.
Oh, we went through our characters.
Through a little bit, just like our names and what we do, for in case some people haven't watched our stream yet.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't go through our characters. We went through who each person was
Wait,
actually
are
in
we
real
live,
life.
guys?
IRL.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
we're live.
Excuse me, guys, for complaining so much.
That's okay.
I don't know how many people.
So we're like, so Zenakobi. Anyhow,
Then it comes on. I cannot believe I got locked out of my account.
That's why people like you, though. You're
Yeah,
so real.
very honest.
Yeah. Raw.
Raw
Welcome to the
Zenakobi.
Raw Zenakobi. She got locked out of all of her accounts, and she's wearing bullets on her chest.
Just to come to
It's
this
a
stream.
whole Call of Duty cosplay, guys.
Oh,
That's awesome.
nice.
This
I
is
feel
literally the most
underdressed.
I've ever cosplay.
I only wore a bow tie.
You're way overdressed with a bow tie.
Yeah, the bow
Yeah.
tie is a fancy thing. I'm in a bathrobe.
It has leaves on it, so it's like camouflage bathrobe.
Bathrobe with sticks and leaves.
I mean, it's a bathrobe with a cowl. It's two separate pieces, to be honest.
Yeah. So where do we
Yeah.
want to start from? Do we want to recap from the very beginning or just the last episode?
You know,
We could do a
yeah,
quick
is this
one.
an
from the
episode recap, or what if we do like a super
Oh.
quick recap of like the first couple episodes, and then like a recap of
Yeah,
the
okay.
last episode?
beginning. All right. So it started like many adventures in a tavern called the Yawning Portal, which has a big hole down to the Undermountain,
Wasn't it the gaping chasm?
or as has been renamed to the Gaping Chasm by a few of the players.
No innuendos, guys.
Right.
Just-
Yeah.
After a battle happened there, and things got resolved, Volo came to you, saw that you were adventurers and you could fight, and he asked for help to find his friend Floon. After tracking Floon to the dock ward, going past... By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed the shop you went by with all the purple stuff.
Yeah.
That was a beholder sitting in the window.
Oh, the stuffed
That
thing
was
with
a
the
that
eyes.
was a beholder little stuffed animal.
Oh my god, you think that guy's working with them?
Yes.
We should have
And I bought a little paper thingy from that.
Yeah,
that,
I think
place where-
Xenocobi has it actually, the diagram.
Oh, okay.
We both bought it. Thank you.
And you have the ancient elven arrow that he painted purple that was offended Xenocobi.
Yeah, defended me.
Yeah, because he painted it.
If
Casual.
something
I think
bad
that's
comes
it.
from all your purchases, I didn't say I told you so, but
Yeah.
I thought you'd buy the double-headed worm.
That is like probably a lot of this stream is like making decisions so that Alpha can be and then having Carmen be like no, and then Alpha be like I told you so afterwards.
Yeah.
That's
without
then-
saying I told you.
And then Alpha trying to negotiate for more money and then threatening to kidnap people. That
Yeah.
don't
We'll
pay
get
out.
to that.
Hey, let's just put
Right.
it that way.
We'll get to
Guys,
that.
you
So
gotta hustle, or you're gonna be poor your whole life.
wow.
I
um,
hear you.
I'm doing wrong.
Like,
Got it.
I'm an elf. Listen, I'm already 250. Like,
you've got experiences.
Yeah.
apparently not enough to get to level 2, but yeah.
You are level 2.
After 250 years, you have reached level
I
1.
know.
Congratulations.
I know we all have these like crazy backstories, I think, and like you've reached level 2. Ah.
Yeah.
So on our journey, we passed that store. Then we ended up going to, was it a second tavern? No, we ended up going to this.
Yeah.
We went to a second tavern and then to the
Yeah.
warehouse.
Tavern.
Because you asked around about Floon, and you found
Yes.
out Rainier was with him.
Yeah.
And you found out people followed him out of the bar. And so you tracked him to the warehouse.
Dragged into a warehouse.
Where
Where
you-
the stairs, we
Yes.
had to climb some stairs.
So let's go into
Rickety
details on this.
Stairs.
Because these stairs are important. It explains
I just
our whole
wanna
entire
say-
intro video.
I began by going up the stairs, and as someone with extremely high dexterity, I was able to go up the stairs, and I got to the top. Let's start with that.
Yes, it was very...
Congratulations, you were successful.
And then Greyhide, who is not known as the most dexterous person probably, went up the stairs and fell right down through the middle of the stairs because they were on the brink of collapsing.
I rolled a 1 on the stairs.
You
and
rolled
the
a 1
stairs
on the stairs.
Destroyed me, and I just they collapsed too, creating a. You know,
Should we see the intro video real quick? Do we
Yeah,
want
let's
to
do
play
it.
it real quick just to explain
Yeah,
that?
This is
piece?
what happened.
Basically, that happened. That was actually my voice.
Nice.
I,
Gets me every
Video
time.
can make it better.
I made the animation and then I just watched it again myself and voiced it while it was playing, and I just recorded that over.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Also, then Xenocobi also tried to climb the stairs,
And broke off the
leaned on
entire railing.
and the railing fell off.
No one told me that the stair was a boss, okay? All right?
It was like
No
a
one
boss.
put that in the description that it was a boss.
I-
We
Otherwise,
haven't
I
even
would've
seen
gone
its
in like
final
a boss.
form yet.
And then Alpha, our extremely athletic ranger, also tried to
sup-
climb the stairs and fell through the hole made in the stairs by Greyhide
Well, she did break one more plank to do it. So.
and broke
I
more
got
of the-
caught. It just
Yeah,
That was another one.
it's okay.
And so Fitz is the only one actually in the building going, keep it down.
Fighting
No, actually by that
kangaroos.
time you're being stabbed.
I was being
Like my-
stabbed. They were monkeying
tricky
around on the
bastard,
staircase,
which
and I was being
you-
attacked.
Oh, that wasn't Tricky Bastard. The one who was stabbing you is the one who got,
Yeah.
what was it? Roasted something
Roasted
and
fricassee.
rotisserie?
Fricasseed and rotisserie, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
He's a
that was
bird
great.
creature. And then Tricky Bastard had like a crossbow or arrows. It was shooting us with projectiles of some sort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tricky
And,
Bastard surrendered.
Yeah, and he
Yes,
surrendered
after-
the moment you killed 2 of his people.
And interrogated him.
I would surrender
he,
too.
He
if we're
revealed
just my people.
where we could
be upset.
find Rainier.
hmm
Yeah,
Rainier.
and then
He divulged actually a few things as well.
Mm.
Also, that you were they were looking for the Stone of Galore because that would somehow lead to
I feel
Dagart,
like he's
Neverember's
under
treasure.
something, though. He's up to something bad. I don't know. I don't like him.
Tricky Bastard.
Who, Rainier?
Yes.
Oh. Hmm.
I think it's part of I don't know.
Is it purely for Xenocobi? Is it purely just You think he's up to something, or is
Yes.
it like?
There's got to be some reason that they wanted him specifically, and he specifically has all this information.
Because his
Well,
dad
his
is
father
rich.
is the one who embezzled
Yes,
money.
Moolah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And he admits it too.
I watched too many movies.
Too much Game of Thrones.
I mean, maybe he is playing us, but he did also search for my dagger through some sewage and bring it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's trying to get onto your good side.
Well, it's working.
He
That's
went.
how you
it's
do
working.
it. That's how you do that.
The next time I'm gonna go back and find myself. Okay,
Sorry
how
about
about
that.
cut out the middleman?
Well, you've also saved my life twice, so
And you
like.
tried killing me.
But I did save your life once too. I did save your life from the bird that I fricasseed. Right? We're almost even. You're still beating me.
Okay, so wait, now we're.
So yeah, so we're
Anyways.
in the warehouse.
Yeah, you're in the
Then we
warehouse.
find
the-
Rainier.
I'm sorry.
You
We
find
found
Rainier.
Rainier, and then the authorities burst in and say, "What's going on?" Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does Michael have antlers?
Yes.
The
Those
hat
are
is yeah.
sticks.
Sorry. We have Indiana Jones, the deer that gets shot, John Wayne, and
That's a compliment.
A bear. Just a bear.
a bear. And Call of Duty.
Can everybody do a bear sound, or is it just those two?
Are we? Yeah. Is this what we're doing?
We're doing
Do the bear
Sorry,
sound
Jake?
again. Let me see if I can do it. To be fair, have you guys seen the video of the Canadian asking the bears to leave his yard?
no. What?
No.
It's like a
What?
joke that bears in Canada are polite because this guy, he's like, okay, guys, you gotta leave now. It's time to go. And the bears and the cubs are just like, okay. And they like get up and walk away back into the
Oh yeah,
woods.
I did see that video.
But the
If
guy
it's
had like
black
a
bear,
thick,
yeah. Grizzly bears, no. But black bears are
It's like,
big, thick, and
all right
straight,
now,
so just,
all right now, get on out of
Yeah,
here.
and they're
Get on
like
out of here.
heavy Canadian
Keep
accent
moving along
too.
now.
It was like
Yeah,
so
get on,
obviously
moving
Canada.
on. And the bears
That's
are like
amazing.
turn around.
I really do like
Just like-
bears, and I hate that they get such a bad rep.
Yeah.
Oh my
Grizzly
god.
bears will murder you. They deserve a bad rap. They're
No, they do not. They're cuddly. In Russia, they're pets.
Well, grizzly bears aren't.
Grizzly bears, no. Grizzly bears are
Grizzly bears-
devil spawn, godless creatures that all should be destroyed, in my
If you ever been
opinion.
to Yellowstone,
Grizzly bears just have a bad name because they haven't been hugged.
you know
They've
when
been
they kill
hugged,
someone, they have
But
to kill the
nobody's
bear.
lived to tell about it, so. The only thing that's worse than a grizzly is a polar bear, which is why I'm so
Oh,
tired of
yeah,
Al
those
Gore
things.
trying to save polar bears. Polar bears
I
will kill
love
you,
polar bears. I think they're adorable.
but they're.
I mean, they're
deadly.
adorable. They are also
afar.
massive
Only when they're
killers.
drinking Coca-Cola, though.
Yeah,
Thank
those
you.
ones.
They drink Coca-Cola. Wait, mate.
I mean, don't you want to see a bear go and like pull out
Yes.
the Coca-Cola?
And I want to hear that at the end.
I stumbled upon a mama bear with her cubs while on a nature hike, and I was really far away. And they say if you see a mama bear and her cubs, you're going to die, and that's pretty much always the case. But I survived I stood tall, made a lot of noise, and yelled at it.
What type of
to
bear?
take off. It was a black bear. They can still mess you up, but if it was a grizzly bear, I would not be here. But
Yeah,
a black
grizzly
bear,
bears-
they'll still mess you up if they got their cubs with them. So
Grizzly
Yeah.
bears, they have to put down because if they kill someone, if they kill a human, they'll get a taste for them and they'll just start
Oh,
going
yeah.
around eating humans.
Greyhead,
Yeah.
what bears are best?
what bears are best?
Please tell me
that's-
it's a dad joke. Please tell me it is.
Black bears.
Oh.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Oh, guys,
I was expecting a pun.
Disappointment.
it's The Office.
Okay.
Alpha
Oh, that's
bears
right, yeah.
are best.
What
Oh.
bears are best? Black bears.
So, anyways, we went
Is that
from.
quite
I know what is
true?
best in life. It is
Thank
the
you.
driving your enemy before you and hearing the lamentation of their women. That's from Conan
yeah.
the Barbarian. Yes.
I laughed
What
and
is
didn't
best
listen
in
for a
life?
second.
Oh, guys, you know who said Paddington Bear?
Oh.
Oh, my wife loves
I
Paddington Bear.
love Paddington.
And Winnie the Pooh, come on.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, this makes me miss my Instagram.
What about Little Bear? Have you guys seen Little Bear?
Yeah.
I love Little Bear. What are you talking about? He goes to
Little-
space.
He does go to space.
Oh yeah, he does. He flies away into space. But you know where he also flies to? The
Spoilers,
sewers.
spoilers.
The where?
The sewers.
The sewers. Is
Oh,
that
that's where
Little
we're going
Blue
in the
or is that
adventure.
us?
Yes,
Back
when they
to
have
the
to go chase down
adventure.
Floon.
Adventure.
Adventure.
Oh yeah.
And I think that this is about the time in our adventure where Greyhide came up with his catchphrase, "Headlong into danger!" when we were going into the sewers, I think.
Yes.
So, not to get too tangent, but what is everybody's catchphrase? Because we know what Greyhide's is. I'm pretty sure Zenekobi's is "You're only human."
Wow. Or just
I don't
anything
trust them.
derogatory towards
It's
humans.
Jeffrey is, I will roll to... Yeah, I'll let you say it.
I roll to seduce.
There you
That
go.
is definitely my catchphrase.
Really?
I feel like-
I thought your catchphrase was headlong into danger. Damn it.
That was
That's
Greyhide's.
mine.
That's Greyhide.
Mine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do I look
Yeah.
familiar?
He gets us
It's
humans.
also-
I guess all humans look alike to
Do I
her.
look
That's
familiar
why.
to you?
It happens. Look at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly both
I
humans.
don't know.
Look at him.
I
He's
guess-
wearing antlers. Only humans.
Yeah, Alpha is what, I
Alpha
told
would
you
be
so?
like, I don't, really, or I don't trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
she
don't
says
trust
that a
them.
lot. I don't trust them.
Or
She's
are
a
the
bit Han
catchphrases...
Solo-like. You know, I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've
Yeah.
got that feeling about this yet.
Or just
Nope.
double whatever you're
Or
asking.
just no. Just no. No.
Double
Yeah.
whatever you're offering.
Double what you're asking. We'll
Yeah,
work
we'll
on
need
it,
more
but
money. That's
Need
yeah.
more money.
And
So,
Oh,
then
by
I
the way,
think-
Alpha is not doing any more jobs until she's paid up front. I hope you guys are aware of this.
Oh,
I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
yeah.
But what if I roll to seduce Alpha?
oh.
And I seduce
You're gonna
her
have to
into
roll.
love? What if
At
I roll?
You're
least
gonna have
a
to roll
4.
real high, honey, but I
At
might make
least
it
a
I roll
4.
to
for you.
22.
Wow.
Only if it's natural. 20.
That's
Okay,
not a
I can roll
catchphrase.
22.
That's not a thing. We're not making that a thing.
Maybe.
It's official. If anyone disagrees with me, I'm just gonna roll to seduce.
That's fantastic.
I
Are
mean,
you
Fitz is gonna be
stealing
like,
my catchphrase? I'm gonna need a new one. It's you.
No.
Sorry, it's Zenekobi's now. Tough luck, Fit.
Yeah.
No! Freaking human.
We do. Our characters do owe each other a little bit of like a
seduce off.
versus a seduce off.
seduce off.
Yeah. We have
like
to
a
find the
dance-off.
right person to seduce.
Let's see. Where did we end up after that? We
Oh yeah.
We're in the
to
sewers.
You
And
fought a
by
little
the way, we
gazer.
bring Tricky Bastard along because
Oh yeah, you brought one of
Yes,
the
we
Kinku
brought the
along.
Kinku.
you know he's a killable character, but we decided we loved him and we wanted him along for the adventure.
Nope.
Right.
Did love him.
We did
And he
not.
did
was
actually,
very
you know,
useful.
He was kind of
Except when he got us almost killed by the goblins in the little tower things at the end of the sewer. That was
Yes.
less useful.
Just, I don't know if it was clear to you, but outside to your characters, to the players, not to your characters. Yeah, Tricky Bastard was totally just gonna try to escape the moment he could. Every single time.
100%. It was just a liability the whole time, guys. Like,
His name is literally Tricky Bastard.
Think about it. Think about it. He's been so helpful.
Yeah.
Well, he did get us into the sewers following
Alpha
this.
Yeah.
likes animals. She loves animals, but
I
this is
doubt
a
it.
monster
Maybe
that cannot
Alpha
be
eats
trusted.
Animals? I doubt it. Look, you're
It is
wearing
live,
one.
Derek.
You're wearing the skin of one.
That's how much she likes them.
No, I am one. This is different.
Sorry.
I love animals. I love to
Is that
wear
a
them.
clue? Can you turn? That's right. You could turn. Something happened to you when
She
you got
her
knocked out. You
eyes-
transformed, and you got
No,
to
that
stay
didn't
for a
happen.
No
second.
spoilers.
No,
No
remember I
spoilers.
said that actually didn't happen.
I'm
Oh, we
trying to figure
retconned
out what
that.
she is,
Yeah.
guys.
I was wrong about whatever that was.
Okay, that's not the case.
Okay.
Okay.
Derek, yeah,
But
we are recapping our first
Sorry.
couple episodes quickly, and then we'll get to a real recap of our
Yeah.
last episode.
We're
So-
recapping our first couple episodes with a few sidetracks. But what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on bears?
Few sidetracks.
Just kidding.
Well, basically, we fight some goblins, and then that takes us to
Yeah.
we end up in
That
this.
human and Draugr, right? And then that
Yes,
Draugr was
yeah.
a bit of a battle. But then after you got past that, that's when you came into the main hall, and that's where the
Can we
next
just
the last
say
episode.
that until the Draugr, which was this giant dwarf, which makes no sense, but he was a dwarf that grew a lot. Until that Draugr, my character Fitz thought he was just a fighter with a rapier and dagger, and then suddenly started hearing voices and having a goddess give him powerful blasts of magic. So that was like a trip
Just D&D for now.
for him. Yeah.
To Derek. But for real, that was interesting the way you played that.
I just like
I had a great time.
D&D for now.
Because the funny thing is,
What's up?
oh, you know Derek?
Missed saw the chat. My bad.
Because you know,
Welcome to
everybody is like, "What are you?" You know, to Mike's character, and then Mike's character is like, "What am I?"
And he's like, "Do I look familiar to you?" And
Do I
I'm
look
like,
familiar
"What?
to you?
Everyone.
You recognize me?"
Everyone.
There is a reason why Fitz is asking people if he looks familiar to them, and it's not amnesia.
I assume he's not just.
He's not just drunk,
A
He is
middle-aged
drunk.
fat guy.
but that's not why.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. But yeah, so then we fought the Draugr, and then at the end of the
Oh, yeah.
episode,
You went
We
to a hall
stumbled-
and you saw the setup of what was going to happen at the beginning of the next episode, right?
Which is the episode we just completed, our last
Right.
one,
So you looked into the hall and you saw the half-orc Grummar, or whatever his name was, Grumshar, on top of Floon, you know, with fire in his fist, and you saw what was, now we know, is a mind flare in the back, holding an intellect devour, as though it was like his puppy.
Brain Puppy.
Yeah.
Brain
who
Puppy, yeah.
Ended up getting called Brain Puppy. Didn't you all have another name for him? I forget. There was another
I
name.
mean, that was the best one.
Brain Puppy
But
was
Brain
the
Puppy's
Mind
one
probably the
that's
Flayer
best.
and Brain Puppy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Brain puppy.
Brain Puppy.
Cookie
Oh,
Demon says, your daily reminder, you're a good person who deserves good things. Accept the cookie. The
Right.
cookie is mine, and don't even look at my cookie. But yeah, you're a good person who deserves good things.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, he says that, but then I can't have
Hey.
the cookies, so I don't know.
I'm eating
Seems like a
it.
lot of hooey to me.
To be fair, it's diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
What?
Gotta watch out for some diabetes.
It's
What?
scary stuff.
Wilford Brimley, it's, you know, it's
Yeah.
an old people's reference.
Okay, so wait, Mind Flayer.
Oh yeah, he was one of the Mind Flayer, and
Brain Puppy.
I know it probably freaked you guys out for a week, but it's totally scripted that he just doesn't think he needs to be part of this, and he leaves his intellect devour and just leaves.
Yeah, because I was like, we cannot defeat this. We are level, at the time, level 1.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we gonna
yeah.
die.
that was terrifying. And then we started fighting them.
And you got
And the
controlled.
The Mind Flayer got into my brain, and I attacked Lena Kobe because that just makes sense.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I was enough of a zombie to miss when I tried to stab her.
It was like a 50-50
Probably
chance.
did.
Yeah.
And- but
No.
what happened next? That was.
super me too.
Do we want to go into details on that whole fight?
Oh,
We won.
You won.
Yeah.
we
I
won
guess-
for a long time though, guys.
Was,
It
there,
did take
was there
a while.
anything funny that happened during that fight?
Yes.
Oh,
Killing me.
Well, Rainier
Yeah.
got his intellect devoured by the
oh yeah,
intellect
reindeer.
devourer.
If I can ever find anyone that does that, someone's supposed to teach me, but never did. Huh?
Derek, yeah, teach you what? But
D&D?
yeah, so
D&D.
Rainier, the guy who we were sort of carrying with us and kind of trying to defend, became a drooling, childlike mental patient.
Liability.
So that was scary.
I'm pretty sure children have more intellect than he ended up with. But
That's fair, yeah. A very
Yeah,
sad
we
guy.
might have-
But we rescued Floon.
We might have
Oh.
messed up a bit with Rainier, but honestly, he wasn't really part of our mission, so he's like kind of collateral. Sorry.
Yeah,
but
so
we need him for the Stone
the
of
bounty
Gold.
was Floon. We had to.
Yeah,
rescue,
exactly.
So if we
Like,
lost Rainier,
Rainier wasn't the job.
so what do you guys think? If Rainier wasn't there, how would it gone down any differently?
Yes.
I mean,
Maybe
he
one
did.
of us would have been brain pudding.
I wouldn't have been so caught up in making sure Rainier wasn't fucking around. Oh, excuse me, messing around.
I mean, maybe, but he did also take some serious aggro. Like that brain
Yeah.
puppy. Like, don't forget, guys. A couple minutes later, the brain puppy killed me. The
Yeah.
brain puppy literally took
Knocked
all
you
of
out.
my hit points, and then
With one hit,
Kobe
by the
had
way.
to save me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brain puppy killed me with a single blast of brain-destroying energy,
Mhm.
and only.
You might have been able to still do it. He also killed the goblins, but I don't think that would have been that big of a deal for you all.
I mean, he did kill the goblins, but they were.
But he
cannon
was
shot.
definitely helpful. Like he was a target. He did take some
Yeah.
aggro for us, and yeah.
And he got
Proved
my
his worth.
dagger.
He actually has some serious hit points.
You and that dagger.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dagger just can't stay in your grasp. Or is
I
it your
mean-
rapier?
Oh, that's right. When you first attacked the troll,
Oh,
you
yeah.
stabbed and the rapier went boing, and just like flew off to the side of the bar.
Yeah, I think I then kicked it in the shin after that.
Yeah,
was
and then you threw
pretty
your dagger,
upsetting.
missed, picked it up, threw it again, missed, and then didn't pick it up. But
No, I did throw a dagger into the vampire bat that was eating Mark or something. That was eating Greyhide.
Oh,
I
those
threw my
things.
dagger
Yeah.
into a vampire
oh,
bat.
the sturge, yeah, that's right.
The sturge.
Yeah, I remember
Aren't the
those.
sturges like rats?
They're like
Flying
flying
ants.
ticks, giant flying ticks.
I pictured them being like the Minox in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
they were like
yeah.
sucking on the ship.
Yes.
That's such a good
Yeah.
reference.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so we ended up killing the brain puppy eventually
Yep,
after
killed the brain
we all
puppy.
got so damaged
And the
Uh,
orc.
Yeah.
in the York. But
In
the
the York.
mind flayer escaped. He went to this passageway,
Yeah.
so we followed him, and because
No,
he had
we wanted
this
to kill him.
sort of crystal ball with an eye on it that he was using to attack, but
It let
we
him
went to this room where
open
he
up a
stored
portal.
it.
Yeah, I don't know if
So
you
we
guys
decided
discovered that
to,
actually.
We didn't know he had a portal. We just knew he was no longer in the sewer.
Oh, okay, I didn't say anything.
But we did find a chest, and we stole his money.
Yeah,
so
so
at least
we
there's
had to
that.
get
Take
some
that,
gold.
mind
Yeah,
flayer.
we booted him.
And some healing
Yeah.
potions too were in there.
Yeah,
which
there's
was
2 healing potions,
That's right.
wonderful.
and you got a spell
Then
book.
Then we
from-
decided,
Yeah.
instead of going forward, we decided to head back.
After
but
getting
not
Tricky
before we went and rescued Tricky Bastard for some reason.
and then you saw a cat
We
fight
rescued him,
between.
we just turned him over to the authorities, otherwise we'd
Yeah.
be responsible for any stuff he
That's
did.
true. We would be
Oh.
responsible for any crimes that he did.
And
I feel like
remember,
that mind thing would have handled him just a little bit. He would have been fine. He would have died on his own, but
Tricky's our friend, let's not forget. That's
He's
why
our
we want to
friend.
help him.
I don't know. I think he would have gone and
Frenemy.
committed more crimes that we
Frenemy.
would have been responsible for. I think that's what would have happened.
that's true.
He's our
But
friend.
I also forgot we fought a fake beholder in the sewers.
Yeah,
Yes, we
Gazer.
did. Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
That was
Oh
cool.
yeah,
Mark cut off one of its eyes.
Yeah, and you
I
splattered
forgot
it
about
all over
that
yourself.
dude. Yeah, he was
Snub it.
alright. I like that guy.
Sexy.
Behold. Yeah,
You're still wearing the guts of that thing on you.
Ooh.
that's
But-
gross. I forgot about that. My character desperately needs to bathe.
Yeah. But then,
I don't know if I
let's
bathe
see.
in that house, but
But yeah, you back traveled back out through the sewer, and then turned in Tricky Bastard to the authorities, which is probably a good move. Though I was secretly hoping you'd keep going with him and see all the ruckus he would cause. And then,
Yeah, we blew it.
and then it would have been difficult anyways for me too. But you then went back to the Yawning Portal, reunited Floon and Volo and kind of Rainier, and you realize Volo didn't have the money he promised.
And Alpha wanted to kidnap.
Kidnap him.
And Zenakobi was there too. Wanted
Okay.
to kidnap Floon.
Accomplice.
kidnap is a strong word.
No,
It was more a pressure.
Abduct.
It was a pressure situation tactic that we were aiming for.
Imprison
here.
him.
It was a
Not let
tactic
him go.
to apprehend him.
Confine,
To
detain,
then
all
get
that
our rightful payment. That was
Thank
promised
you.
to us.
When
I
was
know,
it?
and I don't know when you've known Alpha to wanting to hold on to people like.
See? Doesn't that make
It
sense?
It was very temporary,
Uh-huh.
but
Meanwhile, Michael and I are planning on, full bed and breakfast.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
curious what
because-
Alpha actually thinks about the rest of the
With
crew.
nightly ghost tours.
Ooh,
yeah, Alpha has
yes. Our friend would love that.
Well, yeah, it's like
so
we
Volo
get
gives
offered a
us-
tremendous opportunity with this deed to a and I'm excited. It's like a haunted bed and breakfast we can all take over and be owners of, and it's worth like tens of thousands.
Just in case, I don't think it's been said yet. Volo, he didn't
we
have the
also
money, but he
met-
did give a deed to a property. That's what
Yes.
we're talking about.
And we get there, and the property is an old tavern and hotel with a ghost who I rolled to
There we
seduce.
go.
He didn't have
Bobby,
sex
what's
with us.
up?
The ghost was
Oops,
called
that-
Liff. I remember. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he was a nice elfish, elven guy.
There it
who,
is.
Yeah, there's our.
Yeah,
oh,
we
guys,
explored.
look,
There's
it's
a basement
tavern.
and wine barrels. There's a tavern on the main floor, and there was about 4 floors up above. And on one of the floors, we encountered this ghost, and because Greyhide used his sense evil
Yes.
ability, right? I did this. I reached out using this ability, and I discovered there was an evil presence. Well, just a I don't know if it was evil. A presence, a ghost, but he seems like a nice guy. I like him.
Come here. Sorry.
It's funny because Greyhide was talking about seeing the ghost, and you were talking to an animal named Ghost.
Yeah, I was like,
And I
what?
was like, oh, are we playing Repeat After Me? Okay.
And Zenakobi has a dog named Ghost.
Oh,
And
that's
my
right.
dog looks just like her dog. Kind of.
We can dogaport.
Because
That's
it's a
fine.
ghost. That's how he does it. It's a ghost. He goes back and forth between apartments. So
Plus, baby, babe.
But yeah,
I don't know where
Greyhide.
he is right now.
Greyhide, that was really cool because, up until that point, we'd seen you do a little bit of healing. And
But you're
whole
basically
lot
a
of
meat shield.
swinging your axe.
Yeah.
But that was the first time it was like, oh, man, this guy has, like, real powers.
This guy really
and I
is
was looking at my
magical.
adventure sheet. It's like, I'm a paladin. Maybe I have something. And I looked down. It's like, hey, this like I had this ability, and it was like
That's
I
very
actually could
cool.
do something useful.
Hey,
so it was fun.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the thing with paladin skills too, they always
yeah, that
have
was a
like.
cool move.
Oh, look at that! It does look like your dog. Paladins always have like a skill that does one thing, and then it also does like 3 other things if you keep reading. It's just like the way paladins skills are. They're like they always have big descriptions.
Mm.
Really
The
interesting.
holy gods have given me the power of this, which also can do this, and also can find
Right.
water if you're thirsty.
Yeah.
I like
But the not to get nerdy, but it technically is a specter, not a ghost.
Oh. Holy
Mm.
name.
A ghost would be
I'm
totally
disappointed.
different.
Right. Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
But yeah, so we talked to the ghost, and he said that we could have the building as long as we promised to turn it back into a tavern. And we were like, obviously, yes. And now we are going to have a tavern, which is dope.
Well, we have not voted on the tavern.
Yeah.
Where's no
we
vote?
You're
have
sleeping on it.
not- We arrived to the house about 30 minutes ago. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I mean,
Um,
we slept there.
it is.
But yeah,
useful
we
to
did
know
have a
that
good
it's
night's
Spectre
sleep.
versus
Well,
a ghost.
everybody
A
except
ghost could really
Fitz had a
mess
good
with
Except for
sleep.
Fitz.
I
Fitz did
stayed
not
up
have
all
a good
night
night.
watching. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well,
thank
you spent
by the
you
way.
spent 4 hours of that meditating technically.
Meditating.
For your magical powers.
Well, we haven't woken up from our sleep yet, so I don't know how good yet I'm.
Well, I heard that we did wake up and we were level 2
Oh, we
when
did?
we woke up. That
Yeah,
was the one
you
thing
do
they
make
said.
it through the night. There's nothing
yeah,
that's
we
gonna
do
happen.
wake up.
And
And you are level
we are
2.
now leveled up. So congratulations! After 250 years, Zenakobi is now level 2.
Yeah.
You just
Very
weren't doing the
eventful
right
life.
things before.
It took me all of my strength. All of my
You just
strength.
needed to find us.
I mean, it's a high elf. Maybe that's just like 250 is like 18 and human.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. 250 for a high elf, like you're what, finished high school?
Do you think Alexa knows? Alexa, how many human years is 250 elf years?
What? Is that a thing? Can people actually like?
Something I found on the web. According to fandom.com, the most prominent features distinguishing them from humans, though, are their long, pointed ears.
Alexa, cancel.
Lifespan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not quite at Judgment Day, or what is it like what's the term when computers become self-aware? We're a little bit further.
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Threat level midnight.
Right.
You mean
Singularity.
Skynet? We're a few years off from Skynet, guys.
Yeah, Skynet. That's it. Yeah.
It's
I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Watch
Do you ever see the robot trying to stop a ball from going into a soccer goal?
No.
No.
Yes.
There you
you want to
They
get
have robot
scared,
dogs now that
watch those
walk.
Boston Dynamics videos. That's terrifying robots who can, arm and load weapons and disarm them, and you try and knock them down, they catch their balance and they can open doors. That's terrifying stuff. So if you want scary robots, that's where you go.
Okay, so scary robots exist. That's
Oh
great.
yeah, Boston
Cool.
Dynamics. Watch some like they're like
Boston Dynamic.
they make
Yeah, they're pretty
robots that
Well-
they got like these dog robots and they got human robots and
That's it,
they're
yeah.
terrifying.
The Disney as well. Disney is the top leading for animatronics, and they have what's it called? They made the Spider-Man one. He does all of his own stunts, and he walks around and everything.
Wow.
Really?
For the Avengers
Spidey.
campus, it's terrifying. Yeah, he does all the stunts.
That is terrifying.
It works out.
Okay, so
You've
I
seen Futurama.
Aw, look at his little face. Hey, buddy.
Ugh.
Yeah, more of
I'm
a
ready
cat
for Bender.
person. I
I'm
don't
ready
know.
for the acerbic robot.
Here we go.
Genius.
He is cute.
Cookie
but,
Demon is all about your cookies. I want to know
Okay,
more
so
about
basically,
your robots and
long
your
story
cookies.
short, we met in a tavern, defeated a troll. We were deemed
Mhm.
competent. We got sent out on a mission to recover some rich dude. Recovered the rich dude, went back to the tavern, and then we did not collect our money because we got.
This is
Wait.
Boston Dynamics.
We're gonna interrupt this.
Oh no, this isn't Boston. The Boston Dynamics
No.
ones are really way more.
Yeah, this one is not Boston Dynamics.
That is exactly how I too used to play soccer as a child. That's awesome.
Sorry about that.
Oh, amazing.
yeah.
I was just trying to do it fast before the video, but
Yeah, super
Alright, long
fast
story
video.
short, we
Okay,
didn't get
keep
our
going.
money.
Alpha.
Instead, we got the deeds to this creepy house, and we visited the house, met some specter that wants to start a tavern, and then we're on to Fitz's weird nightmare, which we should talk about.
Interesting though, real quick before that, the ghost wasn't so like, oh, I'm so glad you're here. It was more like, if you
Yeah.
try to make it a tavern again, fine. Otherwise, get out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, which is why I said we have
Yeah, it's
not
kinda
agreed
rude.
yet.
He wasn't like, yeah.
We should secure the deed because the tavern, one way or another, is worth a lot of money. So, but I would rather start a bed and breakfast, to tell you the truth. I want to be a tavernier, tavernsman.
Bed and
I mean,
breakfast. We're not retiring. We're young and spry.
But we need a
Well,
home
that's-
base for our
Yeah.
adventuring. We'll start a guild,
Yeah.
and then we can,
Home
partner
base.
up with other guilds. And is that how it works? No, it's not World of Warcraft.
There are a lot of guilds in Waterdeep.
Ow, ow, ow.
I could tell. I mean, there's a war between two guilds that are actually.
Oh, those are like factions, like gangs. I mean,
Really?
actual guilds. There's
Yeah,
a lot of them.
yeah, Mike. All right. There's a difference between factions and guilds.
Yeah, this is a guild. They're like, can you join our guild, please?
Okay.
I'm so embarrassed right now by Mike.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
For a second.
I love that Xenocobi is being eaten right now.
Finally, someone's attacking me that's not you, right? Thank you!
Wow.
Wow.
Please!
Oh.
Ah,
Zinger.
I love it.
Okay, I get mind controlled one time. One time.
One
All right?
time?
One time.
One time?
The other times were on purpose.
Just one. Wait, what? I didn't attack her. Did I?
Divinity. I'm talking about divinity. What's up, CJ? What's up, Kevin? Gotham Assassin. Sorry.
Oh yeah, TBS 0. Is
Nice.
that one of the people you just called out?
Huh?
TBS 0, is that one of the people you just said the name of?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, that's CJ. Cookie is Kevin, and
Gotham Assassin.
Don't know your name. Oh my God, yes I do. No, I don't. Don't be mad.
Yeah. So to finish that up, so then we're all asleep, and my character Fitz suddenly has this dream where like he's a dark elf being imprisoned by the evil spider goddess, and then he's a different dark elf being imprisoned by the first dark elf and being whipped, and then he's being visited by the goddess who is the source of his power, which is something that happened right before he met the group, which you guys will learn at some point in the relatively near future. And Yeah, and it was a trippy dream. And then the goddess asks him, like, you can ask me 3 yes or no questions. And he's like, hi. And then he woke up. That was about it.
Yeah. And he's like, "Will I see you again?" And he's
I
like,
need 1
"Yeah."
minute. I'm so
And
sorry.
then like, "Hey."
Oh,
so,
my
like,
favorite part was like, can I only ask yes or no questions?
Question.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can
And
I
then
only
she's
ask
like,
yes or
"You
no
have used up
questions?
One of your questions.
Yes, and that counts as one of your questions. Damn it.
There's actually a spell in D&D that does exactly what happened there, where you can basically ask it's usually clerics get it, and you can ask your god like 5 yes or no questions.
Right on.
Nice.
3 yes no questions. I mean,
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
That is all right. Yeah, that's cool. I might have to figure out what that spell is.
I'm pretty sure Greyhide gets it eventually.
Wow. Can Greyhide cast this spell so I can ask my goddess questions? Like, hey, what are you up to
No.
tonight? Or
Yeah,
like,
you have
I don't know.
to talk to my god,
Smaxy,
whoever
Yeah,
that is.
maybe they know each other.
are we gonna get a steamy hot dream with the goddess?
Ooh.
Can other people participate?
What?
I'll have to ask my goddess. You know, I don't know how she feels about
I
that.
rescind my question.
Okay, fair.
Hello, wicked Dr.
Wicked Dreamer, what's up, Stefan?
Dreamer. I knew that. I totally didn't say wicked Dr. Threamer.
But
He did
that's
not.
kind of great too,
Really?
actually. Dr. Thramer.
I had did you guys ever play MMOs? Like EverQuest
Yes.
or anything? I played Dark Age of Camelot for a long time, and my character's name was Sir, like S-E-R, but it was already taken, so now it was S-S-E-R. And then for the longest time, this guy I knew in real life, but I never met that much. For like 3 years straight, apparently he'd been calling me S-Esser or something like that.
Like SSR? That's what I thought of. Oh my god.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
My game tag has always been either Zenakobi or Lila Hearts, but I always play multi. You play online for MMOs?
Me?
Share
Yes.
the daydream.
It's been a while. The only one I've played recently is SWTOR, and then I've played that quite a lot.
I play that religiously. We should play. I'm a part of the guild Knights of the Grey Order.
I've never done a op before. I've only done single player. I've made like 4 characters to level 70 just playing single player.
I have, dude, I've had 3 characters the entire time. The first one I lost, which is why I have Zenakobi now. Yeah, and they're all max level, but I teach like paladins and stuff in the. I'm a nerd, guys. I'm a true geek.
It's
You've
massive
lost some
multiplayer
characters. They've
online.
actually passed on. It's sad.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Oh no, I
Lost
couldn't
an
log
account.
into my account, so I lost the account. And SWTOR's not good with sending like a rapid response. At least back then it wasn't. So I was waiting for like weeks, and then finally I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna restart. So it was nice too because I got that fresh name, which is why I made Zenakobi, because it was kind of like the daughter of Obi-Wan Kenobi, but without the cheesy Kenobi at the end. So Zenakobi was born.
I could never get a character to send me
MMOs
again.
are massive multiplayers online.
World of Warcraft
I love
counts as
MMO.
one, right? Because I played that for a
I
while.
played World of Warcraft.
Same
Some
here.
of the people on the chat, they play ESO with me. Yeah.
I have Knights of
Oh,
the Old
ESO.
Republic. I haven't played it in a while, but I have that too.
Great. I love it. There's only 2
KOTOR's
servers
awesome.
now. There's only
Yeah,
like
there's.
2 servers now.
So I don't
I
think
went on.
this
I
is.
went on one like earlier this year, but
Yeah.
there was hardly anyone on there. But I've got, you know, I think I got like a level 30 Sith Lord dude. So
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Wow.
Knights of the Old Republic.
That's the Old Republic.
So the
Star Wars games.
you know, this is probably a hot take to some, but probably not to younger people. I actually like the whole what do you call the age that all those games take place in?
Yes.
The Old Republic, right?
I like the Old Republic age way more than the
I love it, and they're coming out
Skywalker
with a series
series.
for the Old Republic, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be interested in
making it?
seeing that. I love
had-
the Clone
Yeah.
Wars age now. Like I used to.
Clone Wars is good.
Yeah.
I still think the old one's better.
Yeah, for sure. But there isn't
Yeah.
much from that
Yeah,
time. Like Mandalorian is sort of closer to that time because Luke's in it, which is like and Boba Fett and all that. That's really cool. But
I actually think there's more to the Old Republic than there is to the modern time in Star Wars. I know it's weird
Yes.
calling it modern time,
but just
there's
it
so
hasn't
much.
been handled by the cinematic unit. Like
No, it's not canon.
There
None of
hasn't
it's
been
canon.
I
Yeah.
will.
yeah,
I
it'd be
will
interesting
touch
to
on
see
this.
what happens because there's some great characters in it.
I will touch on this only
Nice.
because CJ brought it up. That 8-0. He said the fact that they're remastering an Xbox original Star Wars game to a PlayStation makes me really mad. Which I would also say, yes, it does make me upset. Am I going to get the PS5? Yes.
Yeah.
Which one are they
How
remastering?
dare they make me do this, which I will not.
But yeah, I'm a huge nerd. I've got the dueling lightsabers. I used to do like Jedi training in hospitals and like stuff over in New York when I thought I was going to move to New York. I'm a huge Star Wars nut.
Did you say you do Jedi training somewhere?
I do. Yeah. Oh, well, I
I was just
did.
making sure I heard
At a
that
Jedi
right.
temple. There's different temples all around the U.S.
There are
But
Jedi temples?
yeah. So what we do is we
Wow.
go to like certain events. We teach kids and stuff, like kids in the hospital or kids like at schools and stuff, and we just teach them how to like duel. Or sometimes we go to like conventions and do like events. I haven't done it in 3 years, but that's because of COVID. But this BB-8 can follow you around, so I brought it to like conventions and just had like a little thing on my belt, and it just follows you.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
so cool. Wow.
It is so
That's
cool.
fantastic.
I love
Yeah.
Star Wars.
It's the only thing that came out. The only good thing that came out of the sequel trilogy. BB-8.
I don't like
Hayden
the
Christensen is from Toronto, and I know a lot of people, like a lot of my acting coaches, have
Yeah,
worked with
he was
him and stuff like that. But he's coming back for he's
Ashoka.
gonna be in Obi-Wan, and he's going to be in Ahsoka. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Damn. All right.
I just wish he was a better actor.
Yeah,
Hey,
was gonna
I
make
will
don't blame
that
him.
joke.
you.
I blame the scripts.
The script
it's
was
a
bad.
bad script that he had to work with.
You're
I
not like
blame
sand.
Script. I blame his acting. He needed a little bit of help when he was like that one scene where they're about to kiss, or did they kiss? No, they did kiss, and she pulls away. She's like, I shouldn't have done that, and he's like, I'm like, honey, you need some.
I actually heard it's because Lucas is not actually the best director. He just kind of
No,
wants to get the
he can't
story out, and he
direct
cares more
actors
about
at
the
all.
story than the acting.
And his
But-
He
his
wrote
dialogue
Star
is
Wars
really
before
clunky.
it came out, and it was phenomenal. I don't know if anyone's read the book. But I've actually read like all the books that came after that one. And
I
then
didn't
the
know that.
series. They have a comic series
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Right now they have a Vader series, and it's so amazing. I think they also have a clone series.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
have
I
no
didn't know
idea.
that.
I'm sorry.
Just kind of,
Nice Captain America mug there. That's awesome.
It is Captain America
yeah.
because I'm wearing like
Oh, we
Cold
need
War
full
time.
mugs.
Well, World War II time.
Your mugs always match your outfit.
This is true. You must have like a closet of mugs.
No, what I have to say is thank you to all of my followers. I know that a lot of you are in the chat right now. I wanted to thank you guys. Because of you guys, my cup collection has grown. They go onto my Amazon wish list and they purchase me mugs,
Oh,
and
wow.
they're phenomenal. And I started out with a tiny collection that went with certain cosplays, but they have just blown it out of the water. So thank you guys, because you guys
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. That's pretty cool.
Wonder,
My
does
mugs
anybody in
are-
chat have any question? Anybody who's watching the live stream wondering if anybody has
Wait,
questions
what's up?
about
Yeah, solid call. Neil,
About
Neil
our
Gaiman
campaign
Sandman
story,
is
what they
great,
missed,
by the
or
way.
whatever?
Yeah, I don't know how many people are. Did you guys get any
I have no
comments on
idea.
your Instagrams?
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't even
Oh,
check.
nothing on
yeah,
Instagram.
let's check
I
that.
got
Instagram, the stream, it doesn't look that great. It's cut
Oh,
off. You
really?
only get to really see Mike's face and a little bit of Zenakobe's. So it's only
Oh.
a small
Wait.
sliver.
Oh, wait, I can't
That's
even
not
go
ideal.
into Instagram.
What?
That's lame.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
I can't
gonna
even log into my... You collect
I'm
hits
gonna
on-
watch Art of the Rules live right now to see what it looks like.
Mike
Yeah,
Curry's
no, it's true. Yeah, because
first.
it's literally just me and like Xena's left shoulder and Amalia's right shoulder.
Amalia,
Because it's
we did
portrait,
it.
not
We
landscape,
put our
so I
shoulders
don't know.
together.
I just don't think the medium is particular.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wait a minute. What does it
Anyway,
look like?
we can iron that out in the future. Might be a setting on the stream on thing
Oh.
that we can make us,
Yeah.
Wait, I have to see this.
Also, to
Ooh.
anybody who's
Wait,
from my
that's pretty
stream,
bad.
for anybody who's in my stream from the chat, guys, go follow Amalia because she has some big news coming up. She just posted about it. Go follow everyone.
Oh,
What's your big? I don't even know your big news. What's your news?
No.
yeah, what's your big news, Amalia?
And I love her contact. She looks so badass. Excuse my language. But she does.
The big
And I have to
news?
see it. I can't share it because my Instagram's locked. So go follow her, please.
Wait. Wow, this looks really bad on Instagram Live, guys. I just realized.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, we'll have
So,
to figure that out.
That's so funny. At least they
Michael,
can
I
hear.
hope you're carrying the team because we can only see you.
Yeah.
We should drop the Twitch link, or YouTube.
That's a
I don't know.
good
Are we on
idea.
YouTube right now?
We're on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah.
Oops.
The one where the dream makes
Sorry to
Oh,
anyone who's
that's
watching
unfortunate.
and can't see us.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Try
Very
doing
my
good.
big news? I think.
Yeah, Amalia, the big
Oh,
news.
there's no
Big
big
news.
news.
Yes.
There isn't any. Like I just.
That was for our stream.
when I posted my story, it was for this thing because I hadn't yet announced. I hadn't been on social, and I didn't have like my whole
Do you
getup.
hear that,
So I
guys?
hadn't yet
That is big
announced
news.
about-
I don't
We are
follow
big
her.
news.
Follow her.
That is big news.
Yeah, but you should still follow me.
She's-
Yeah.
she's also
Amazing.
pretty
It was the
cool,
first
you know?
time we were doing live.
Personality.
Guys,
do
being
it
a bear
outfit.
is very warm. In case.
I don't
believe
have
you.
yellow and plaid pajamas. I'm wearing a skirt. First of all,
Ooh.
it's a whole out. Okay, so Wicked Dreamer got me this costume for my Call of Duty. Well, he got me a skin, so I decided to dress as my skin.
That's
Nice.
what.
Thank you
That's
guys.
awesome.
Pretty on.
You see a coffee mug on TikTok.
Snake mentioned Neil Gaiman, Mike Carey, Terry Pratchett.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys talking about?
Aw,
Coffee mugs on
Just
Tik-
actors.
TikTok.
I mean, authors. You
They're
like?
right authors, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
ooh, delight or desire. What does that mean?
delight or desire. And whose
Yes,
Do I have
delight
to pick
becomes
one?
Or
delirium?
desire. How about that?
Hey, let me get your guys'
Salmon
Instagram accounts, and I'll put it in the chat, in the Twitch and YouTube chats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are your IMBDs. Ooh, that's not what I want.
Also, guys, Michael. I mean, look at his horns. Don't make any bad jokes about that. But I do like his
Don't
horns.
say he's horny.
That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, thank you, Greg, for carrying the team on that. Yeah, no, this is
Always
for a
kind of-
different D&D character that I had.
I
That someone
specifically
drew.
don't wear horns because I know I'm gonna say, "Look at me."
I mean, I am antlery, you know. It's the state in which I live my life. Yeah, I'm pretty jazzed about this cowl thing.
I think
It's a
Amalia is
jewel.
getting very embarrassed by this conversation.
But she's amazing. What? No.
I said
No,
Barry.
I'm actually trying to work out some other
Barry. Oh.
Barry.
Very
I'm actually trying to work out
embarrassed.
some other glitch I am experiencing right now, but which is why I
Yeah.
kind of
Your TikTok
uh,
view is your mug.
silent for a moment.
Guys, I
but now
actually-
that you have pointed,
I actually
light on
can't
me.
get into my TikTok. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, my TikTok view.
TikTok.
Oh, my TikTok view is my mug. I'm sorry, guys. I'm live streaming off of TikTok to show. I'm so sorry. I forgot about you, but I
That's
love you guys so
amazing.
much. But you have to know that I'm hugging you guys right now. You see that? I'm hugging you. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
man.
Amazing.
Michael, tell the people on Instagram to maybe go watch the live stream on Twitch because they're the only ones. You're the only one they can see.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. If anyone is watching Instagram, you can only see my face. And I'm sorry about that. But watch us on Twitch every
Yes.
Thursday night at 7 p.m.
Yeah, so that's
We do
exactly this Thursday at 7 p.m.
Can
We're
we
going
all
to pick up
talk
the
about his-
adventure.
Can we all talk about his Indiana Jones hat? Can you
Hmm?
take it off and do like an Indiana Jones move, or like put it on like Indiana Jones?
Whoa! That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I actually practiced that a lot.
Oh snap, Gray Hide. Did you become
As
even
well
more
you should.
sexier? Put that hat back on though. Put it back on. Put that
Can you
hat
flip?
back
Oh,
on.
all right. Okay.
All right.
Mine's not an Indiana Jones hat though, so it doesn't count.
Well, you know what? It looks like one,
Crocodile
okay?
Dundee.
It's an
Yeah.
Outback hat.
Yeah.
It's made of leather,
Alright,
not
Mike,
felt.
then you gotta talk like Crocodile Dundee.
Oh no!
My
cat dropped on
my
hats.
Side note, hey Cookie Demon. Oh, what's that? Is this yours?
Oh, nicely played. He took his eye off the cookie for 1 second,
I ate the
and then
cookie.
Fitz grabbed it. Wow.
I
brilliant.
am eating the cookie.
He is the cookie.
It's a great cookie.
What was I doing? Oh, I was getting your guys' Instagram accounts. I was gonna put it in the chat, but I got lazy.
Yeah, solid.
Anyway,
It happens.
I've got to sign off in just a moment, but we're going to be resuming the
Oh, yeah,
adventure on
also-
the Thursday.
Yeah.
Anybody who
Yeah.
is watching us live right now and has an Instagram account, we just created our own account, so you can follow us there too on artoftheroll.insta.
Yes.
So, yeah, do that. We
Guys,
will be adding some content, so
Yeah.
that is
Guys.
literally amazing. Guys, go follow, please. You don't have
Yeah.
an
if you don't have Instagram, it's okay. You can still just follow us on Twitch or we'll be on YouTube.
There's not much up there right now, but yeah,
Oh man.
Yeah.
Bring it on, Cookie. I will eat more cookies.
it really helps if you go and follow us on Twitch TV/Art of the Roll. That will
Yeah.
really at the beginning that helps us the most, but eventually, liking us anywhere will help us anyways. But so we appreciate anything you do.
Yeah, Twitch first, then the others.
Let's see. I only need to get Carmen's, which I get. Carmen has actually a beacon at beacons.ai/Zenokobi. You can get all her links from there,
all of my links.
including Instagram.
Wow.
Even though she can't get to it, but you guys can.
I just read it's going to be impossible, so I guess.
Did Mark
I'm gonna-
leave? I just
Yeah,
realized he
it's
left.
So, wait, where'd Michael go? What?
We all
Michael left
left.
too. Wow.
Did he say he was leaving? Rude.
What?
Right?
No. I guess we're the real OGs.
Is this gonna paste?
We got Paddington. Whoa, Paddington. Whoa, what? We got Indiana Jones. What? She got a tail bunny. Like what?
Can you guys hear
Favorite part
this?
of this very boring. I know. Oh, hi.
Oh my God, genius! Genius! My cat is like a dog. Genius! Here.
Yeah, ours is too. Should we get off? I guess did they leave on purpose?
What? Why?
I don't know. I don't.
No,
I don't.
oh my God.
Okay, so
This is-
Mark
I'm
/
just-
Greyhide said he kind of had to go, but
Yeah, and then
Michael just. You just Irish exit, French goodbye. I don't know, whatever you guys call it. Unless the-
he's like, I'm out of here.
yeah, he was just like, I've had enough.
Well, I was
Oh, well.
definitely enjoying this.
Well, if they don't come back in a second, we can end it. Because we went through everything, right?
Yeah, it was just so if people could kind of get caught up, or if people had any questions, now's the time to ask us. Because when we're playing,
Ask us
Yeah.
anything, and we're gonna answer it. She's Paddington, guys. She's amazing.
if I
Paddington
added a
Bear.
red T-shirt, I could be Pooh Bear too. I could if I had yellow rain boots. Yeah.
Can you say, I'm Paddington Bear?
I cannot say it quite right, but I'm Paddington Bear. I have to work on that, guys.
So much going
I'm
so
Paddington Bear.
cute.
I'm Paddington Bear.
Paddington.
Paddington. I
Fantastic.
cannot do it.
Darling, you're so sweet.
My wife loves Paddington Bear. She watches it too much.
I have not seen it, but I do remember taking home a Paddington Bear, or I think a Paddington Bear, as a kid from school.
If you do see it, you realize how much of a troll Paddington Bear really is. Like, that bear is so trolling.
Do you know how much of a troll Pooh Bear is?
Yeah, he's a bit of a troll too.
I'm just taking offense on the behalf of all bears right now. Oh,
Little Bear's
wow.
not a troll, but
Any
Pettington
questions?
Bear is.
And
I guess nobody has questions.
Oh, you bought the Rick and Morty D&D? That's actually on D&D Beyond as well.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
if you
Rick
guys
and
are
Morty.
wondering how much dice you really need,
A giant bag of them.
no.
I have a.
Well, I lost.
Well, there's one less.
There's two less. What are you talking about? So just imagine there's more than this. Okay.
Yeah. I actually have a big book of them somewhere, but all my dice are cheap. I need to get fancy dice, or you
So-
make them.
My friend actually gave me these dice, which is why I need to go pick them up after I'm done. But he literally said you could pick any dice because he's the DM and he does Dungeons and Dragons a lot. And he's like, you can pick any dice you want. And I'm like, yes. So he lays out. He's got this tub of dice, and he lays all of them out for me. And I just picked one from almost like every other group. And I watched as he had a little panic attack because there's sets. And I just wanted a galaxy looking set, and he basically has like 4 incomplete sets now.
Wow.
It's great.
Oh, wait, but you're gonna be making your own dice, right?
Yes, and I was just gonna pull it up out of the bag, but I actually put it all
Nice.
over there to start making dice. Yes, I'm gonna make dice. I'm gonna make dice for you guys
Nice.
too.
I cannot wait. Yeah.
Yes, I
Nice.
got gold
Oh,
plate.
Michael messaged and he says, "Am I back?"
No, you're not back.
He needs the Melon app link.
How do you get started on D&D then? I've never played but want to. It seems fun here on TV shows.
It is fun, but there he is.
I have been thinking
Oh,
of making
no.
it through Discord, but I kind of wanted to see how this,
He's back.
he's wearing a hat.
Is that a sombrero?
What
I
happened to
changed
your
that.
crown?
It's not. It's a boater.
You
Oh,
don't want to be horny anymore.
You know, it was warm. It was.
now we know what he did off screen.
Well, actually, my computer died.
Oh my god, I lost teeth.
You what? You lost your
I
teeth?
lost teeth.
Oh.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Oh,
My
he
grandma
froze.
does
Tell us what you did offset. We're good.
That too
We're good. I like your hat though.
No,
What happens offset stays offset.
my
Is it?
computer died.
Thank
That
you.
was-
Thank you,
Oh.
Malia. Your computer
Wow.
died?
I mean, yes,
Oh,
but
That
also
sucks.
Oh my god. What are you gonna tell
the
me?
little
more?
mushroom-like, isn't it? It's fun. So,
yeah.
Whatever.
yeah, what I missed, guys? What I missed while I was
Everything.
Dice.
changing my hat.
Should we start rolling dice in real life when we play?
Dice.
I actually had that question because some people like it, but
I mean,
it's so much
that would be
easier.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, actually, I had a discussion about that yesterday. Is that I find that the online dice is nice because everybody can see what you rolled, and you
Right.
don't have to, like, if you're busy doing stuff, you can kind of check and be like, oh, 19, you don't have to ask. However, because of computer algorithms and how they work, like, there is virtually no chance of you rolling, like, like, it's very rare, like, that you'll roll very consecutive high rolls. I mean, chances are slim in real life too, or low rolls, but like just because of the way, like often I found with alpha what
You
happens.
feel like you have
is-
some control over it, even though you don't.
I don't know. I just feel like digitally, like often alpha would roll high like to hit,
Multiple
but then
ones.
damage is just like woo, because like you can only get so many high. Whereas like you don't like probabilities are kind of similar, but I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I'll
I love
answer you in a
multiple
second, Snake.
ones. 3 rolls of ones sounds
Your rolls of
horrendous.
one.
Man,
Sounds like us on the staircase. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, what I like about using D&D Beyond for the dice and just clicking it is that it's like, okay, roll for a perception check, roll for your damage on this, and it's like, you just click the thing where it says rapier damage,
Right.
and you click it. As opposed to
Yeah.
if we were rolling dice in real life, it would be like, oh, well, you need to roll for this plus this wisdom bonus plus that, I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm going to roll the big one, and then I'm going to
Uh-oh, breaking up.
add. I feel like it's just the nice thing about D&D Beyond is that it's like,
Makes it
roll
easy.
for this. Oh, I see that on the
Yeah, and you
page.
just
I'll just
waste more
click it
less
and
time, and
it'll
because we are streaming live, it is nice in that way. Like, real dice are cool, but I don't know, when we have, like, we're streaming for about 3 hours, like, it does take quite a considerable amount of time to roll, actually.
Especially later levels, because you get like 2 or 3 attacks, and then you can do special things on each attack, and like I've used dice.
Greg, you're setting up stuff on the side, like all while we're doing this, and so you can just quickly check your stream or your screen.
Makes
like,
it
okay,
easy.
19. You don't have to be like, okay, wait, 19 for you, especially if we're all rolling like at the same time, like insight, and just like, I don't know.
Yeah, totally. I use dice. This is the first time I didn't use dice ever.
Yeah, this is the first time I've used fake dice.
Yeah.
Digital.
And I'm not gonna lie, I suck at the fake dice. It's like, I do. It's like when you play online craps.
Can you suck at dice? Like,
I'll fight you. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, real dice is cool too.
I'll fight you
I don't
and
know.
the horns.
You have.
Yeah. Beware.
Yeah, it's nice to just click.
Wow. If you pull the horns off of a druid,
I guess what happens? They're no longer a druid.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Wow. A druid is more than just a set of horns, okay? Wow.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
So
there they go. Guys.
So Snake asked, how do you get Oh, sorry, go ahead. Oh no.
No, go for it. Snake, how do you get started on D&D?
Yeah. You can just use Discord.
It's like a drug.
There's definitely tools you can use. If you really just are desperate to get started, the best way is to probably use something like roll20.net. You can literally just go find a whole bunch of public campaigns, join one, and then you're in there, I think. It's a virtual tabletop that people play together. I don't think it's as fun if you go to a local gaming shop that actually has D&D, that actually has D&D groups and joining live. I'd prefer live all the time. But the thing with D&D, even if you get a bad group and you don't like it, there's so many different groups. Like, you could get a group that just wants to drink and do stupid stuff. You can get a group that's super serious. I will say I think D&D is way more satisfying. I don't know about what you guys think, but I think D&D is way more satisfying when you take your characters very seriously. Yes. Like when you make them your life to some degree.
It kills me because other people don't take it seriously. A lot of people I've played with in the past, and it's kind of like, guys, let's move on. Oh, but guess what? What? Did you get another drink? What? I'm fine. Your character roll? Well, you didn't hear what I did last Saturday.
Yeah.
Are they doing? Because I'm so interested.
Yeah. Are they going to big tangents about stuff that's nothing about the game just because of a silly joke they made or something, which is fine sometimes. But also, the other group I play with is much more about the strategic part of the game, which is fine if you're into that stuff, than it is about the actually role-playing characters. So, and that's fine. I find it more satisfying to actually get into the characters and stuff, especially as a DM. But, I don't know. Different people play for different reasons. There's nothing wrong with that. When growing up, I literally used to get with friends, pick monsters from the monster manual, and just fight them with my friends. And then we would get treasure, use it to upgrade our characters, and then keep fighting harder monsters. And we'd literally just do that for like hours because I guess I was nerdy growing up. But
no, same. Yeah. When you told me how long the D&D session was, I was like, I think I even told you. We've done it for like 6 to 12 hours.
Right. Yeah. That's what our sessions at home usually are, 6 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
This one time we just kept going through the entire night, and then we woke up, we like literally all woke up like, when did we fall asleep? What? Did we win?
Yeah, we just answered him right when he asked it.
Yeah, it's funny. I find
That's
like on
how
average,
D&D
a lot of
The
people will
Hangover is.
play generally for at least 5 or 6 hours, especially if you're in person.
Yeah.
Like that's like, and then 12 hours is
Yeah.
that's a marathon. Like that's a
Yeah.
good. It's a good like if you're playing a 6 to
That's
6 game or whatever. That's a
You definitely need to find people who want to play for the same reason, though.
Yeah.
Because one person playing just to get drunk is going to ruin it for everybody else.
Yes.
I think that's the thing. Yeah, you know, maybe you also just want to get really hammered and yell out things like adventure while, you know, like maybe
Yeah.
that's your scene. Find a group that also wants
And that's
that.
fine,
You guys
yeah.
are gonna have a great time. Maybe you're
Yeah.
really into like the mathematics of, well, I'm gonna apply this bonus plus this, and then I'm gonna bring that in. That's cool. Find a team who's gonna be like, oh yeah, well I counter your bonus of this with my that, you know, like. It's
Yeah.
just finding people.
and I think also like in our case, we like Greg gave us like complete creative freedom over our characters, whereas if you're starting out with a group, you might collectively decide, okay, we need at least a wizard, we need one of this class, and we're going to strategically try and balance out our group with different abilities, like a support character. In this case, nobody knows what the heck everybody is, and we're just there. We're just there having a good time. And oh, you're shooting some fireball out of your hands. Interesting. So that's like, there's like like they said, so many ways to go about it. But I've definitely played with people who are a bit more strategic when creating their characters, although there are permitted creative freedom. They tend to choose characters that complement the group. Whereas here, I guess we could have ended up like being 4 thieves and 4 like elves, or like
Which
it
could be fun
if
your DM is planning for that, because there are definitely campaigns out there for where you all play different types of rogues, and that can be fun, right? But it has to be planned that way. It can't just be like, you're going on an adventure to kill a dragon, we're all rogues. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, you're like.
But if it's like you have to infiltrate some, right? You have to infiltrate some. Yeah, everybody. That's what hiding is in Skyrim.
It's true. It is.
Did you ever see that?
And you're kind of like hover. You're like.
Yeah, in YouTube, there's a video. What if you play D&D like Skyrim, and the guy's like, I want to go pickpocket him, and there's like, okay, what does he have? He's like, you don't know. You haven't pickpocketed him. Yeah, but I can see everything before I try it, right? It's like, because in Skyrim you can see everything before you try to take it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, I go and steal his sword. He's like, oh, he saw you do it. He's like, I hide. It's just like, yeah.
I know.
I like it. I think D&D has the potential to bring out the actor in everyone, because you are getting to play a character, and I love that. But I also really am enjoying this group because we are all actors and we all get into our characters and write aggressive backstories and feel things while we're playing and get angry at each other or get sad. I'm really into that. I really like that about this group.
Yeah. I have a question from TikTok, if I'm allowed to ask it.
You have to ask?
Awesome. All right. So to Plum Dad 1, for those of you who are familiar with playing D&D, do you have any particular issues with playing with people totally new to D&D?
So I have a good suggestion for that, and I should really publish that Disney campaign. Because the best thing to do is to give people characters, and you want to make sure those characters are a little zany, a little crazy, because it'll help bring that person out into being someone that they're not, and it can be fun and silly at the same time, and they don't feel like, oh, I didn't do that right. And it's like, if you give them a stupid character and they come out stupid, it just works. So it's I suggest something like that, like really get a D&D campaign where you can kind of make the characters for them that are a little silly and stupid, so they don't have to be worried about not being serious enough, and just kind of bring them out of their shell a little bit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What I love about
Senecobi's dog just teleported here.
And fell asleep.
Wait, how? Teleporting is a lot of work, okay?
One of the reasons why I actually like this D&D group is because not only do we get our objectives done, or at least we try.
Very slowly.
I really do like, and this is not to like bolster his ego. But Greg has quite literally gone in and created like a whole entire world. And a lot of people ask me, what games do you play? Well, I mostly play MMOs and RPGs because of that world experience that you get. I love the idea of being able to be in a simulated world where you can have the freedom to walk around, ask your questions. Not only are you playing the role and are you trying to get the objective done, but you get to live in that character. And D&D brings that to light. So it's like an MMO where you meet people and you're like, oh, okay, I'm with this group. I don't know what she is. I mean, they look like humans, but now we know that Fitz is obviously something else. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I love our group because it's not like normal D&D sessions where you make your world and you just basically play like a board game.
Yeah.
It's more like you're in that world. What do you do?
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know. I really, really like that aspect. I like how immersive it is. And how
people like to ask, like whenever I bring up D&D, like, oh, what can you do in D&D? And I'm like, that's a weird question. What can't you do?
This is water.
Anything you can think of, really.
Uh-huh.
I've got another question from TikTok from James Puffin Barger. How long do you take to plan a campaign? I have seen guys take a couple months of planning. So
this one's a bit cheating because I'm using Dragon Heist, which is a published campaign, but I modify it a lot. And that's honestly the best way to go if you're new to DMing. And I'm not new to DMing. I've been playing for 20-something years, but I am new to doing it online and semi-professionally, however you want to call it. So that's why I'm doing it this time. But when I create my own worlds, they take a long time. They take a couple. So if you really want advice on world building, here's how you start. You get a couple of 1 or 2 day modules, right? You can find them online, just quick modules. You make up a city for it to exist in, and then you make up maybe a couple surrounding things around it, and you just go from there. And then when they actually get to the point where they might travel, come up with some ideas where they can travel to, and then from there you can maybe build a continent and build a base idea, and then from there, you do it spider web piecemeal out. You don't do it like everything from the beginning perfectly. It just doesn't work. So I mean, that's how Matt Mercer said he does it too.
Nice.
I have another question from TikTok from StackOSHIT. I'm not going to say that. What is everyone's favorite edition of D&D in this group?
Oh man, that is a question for someone who knows more about D&D than I do.
I actually think 5e is the best.
Great. What's that?
I actually do think the latest version is the best. I think 3.5 and Pathfinder are good, but they're stupidly complex for no good reason sometimes. If you've played the Pathfinder Kingmaker game, just the amount of options that have very little effect is annoying. So it's I think 5e is better with that. If you've never seen Star Wars 5e, it's just sw5e.com. It's awesome too. It's actually one of the best built 5e D20 systems that's built around 5e. That's for Star Wars. It's pretty cool.
So he said 3.5 is his favorite. Do you know what 3.5 would be?
Yeah, that's it was the version before. Well, you had 4, but no one cares about 4 because it's a piece of caca. But then you had, right before that, you had 3.5, and it's what Pathfinder was spawned off of. So 4 came out, and it was so caca that this other company called Paisio made Fat Pathfinder, which was based on D&D 3.5, and it had a bigger market share than D&D did at one point because people just hated D&D 4e. So it's many people's favorite. I just think it's way too much for what it's a whole lot of complication for very little benefit, even though sometimes that extra complication they add is nice in some ways. It's my opinion, but I like it still. I played Pathfinder for a long time.
Nice. I played Pathfinder. That was great.
Cool.
I don't really know the versions I played. I was just, asked, hey, Carmen, do you want to play? And I was like, yeah. I was just happy to be there because a lot of times, not knocking any D&D groups, but most of them, as soon as they have like their core group of who they want, they stop letting people join. They're very specific to who they want to play in the games. And I feel like that goes back to commitment, actually playing the game, and the other stuff that you had discussed before. So
Yeah. So one thing I'll give D&D 5e over 3.5 is D&D goes. I think D&D incentivizes the narrative over rolling a lot of times, which I always support. And so honestly, to that degree, it doesn't really matter the system, to be honest, as long as there's some basic rules there. But let's see, Gotham Assassin's asking, question for Dana, is there anything you'd be hoping goes into 5.5e? Like all the things I'd hope that might go in it are just kind of like they really don't matter that much. But bye, Cookie.
Night, Cookie.
I guess
Cookie.
the proficiency
I'll see you
dice
next
might be
time
nice.
for more
but-
of your cookies.
So
Sorry,
like
continue.
proficiency, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but if you have proficiency in a skill or a weapon, you get +2 to it at your level. There's a variant where instead of getting a +2, you get an extra D4. So you actually, it's more variable. So it can be way better or not as good. I think that's pretty cool. But in terms of just strict rules, I can't really think of anything I would particularly like really want in 5.5 that's not in 5e.
I have another really good question from TikTok. Has anyone in the group played Mage? And how would they enjoy it in comparison? Oh, and did they enjoy it in comparison to D&D?
I've never
haven't
played
played.
Mage.
I've never played Mage.
What is it?
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what mage is, but sounds
Is that
cool.
character dressed as Winnie the Pooh?
I feel like we're disappointing someone.
Oh, yeah.
I can be whatever bear tickles your fancy.
Be brown,
She can be whatever bear you want.
want. Anything you want.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guys, I also am gonna have to bounce.
Yeah, we should probably all get going.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, this
can't
is,
wait for Thursday
casual.
night. See you
Thursday
all
night, guys.
Thursday night.
Yeah,
Yep, Thursday.
Call your friends. Yeah.
Follow us on Twitch TV/ArtOfTheRoll, and you'll be notified. And Mike though will undress himself before you. It's how you if you
that-
follow Twitch.tv,
Whoa!
it's fans only.
That's-
So
Whoa!
Sorry,
Yeah.
is this what's
Guys,
happening
if you're
right
do
now?
not
Right-
report me, please.
All right. Well, I mean, if we're all doing it.
Wow.
I'm gonna take my hat off,
Is
missus.
that what
I
we're
need
doing
it.
now? I
Prepare for
mean,
this.
Greg,
No,
put
we
your
said
hat-
only if we're streaming after 2 a.m. guys. Only after
Right.
only for
Right.
after Kurt stays
2
on.
a.m.
Got
stream.
it. Got
Because
it.
nothing good happens.
I was not CC'd this email, guys. So I mean,
Are those real bullets?
Hey, it's your DM, by the way. Thursday, take what?
Okay. Thursday,
All right.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Bye.
bye.
Sorry.